So my name is Dana Cole and I live in Terra Bella, California. I grew up in Southern California and my husband and I moved here to the farm about 15 years ago. I'm a chiropractor, semi-retired, but my main job is I run a thoroughbred racehorse farm. I started racing my car in 2020 in August, so it hasn't been very long, but it's very fun. I go about every other month racing. Anyway, that's hard to explain. As a teenager, I was pretty athletic. I rode my bike a few hundred miles a week. I played tennis. I used to roller skate a lot. I would roller skate probably 5 to 10 miles a day. I was very active. I did a lot of volunteer work and I was really involved. And then I graduated from high school, and about a few months later I got diagnosed with leukemia. When I first got diagnosed, it took a year to find a donor, and during that time I was on chemotherapy. And it was about 5 years of recovery. I was sick a lot. I mean, I was probably in the hospital once a month. When I got out, they said probably I would live to be 30. So at that point I was 21 and I figured I would give them 5 years, and I did everything. I said, I'll do anything you say, because I really wanted to live. So for the sunshine, I started getting way too much sunshine when I was younger. I was always tan. In fact, my friends called me sunshine because I was really tan all the time. And then the bone marrow transplant with the full body radiation was the final straw that just fried my skin. My whole skin was blistered everywhere. So I had to, because of the leukemia and the treatment, I had to avoid the sun for a long time. Well, as I got healthier, I started adding sunshine back in and having no repercussions. And then about 3 years ago, I started getting skin cancer. So I had to go back to hat, and I wear like these golf sleeves, that cover your arms and stuff. I still am outside, but I just protect myself. I'm 50 now, so I guess about 10 years ago, I started progressively gaining weight, but I was still exercising a lot, still very active, gardening and walking, and I've got my animals. I was riding horses. I was very athletic, and all of a sudden I kept gaining weight and I couldn't figure it out. I asked my doctor to check my thyroid, so I had hypothyroid. So I got on meds for that, and it helped a little bit, but not enough. So I just started getting more sluggish and feeling bad about myself. So about 2 years ago, my husband started realizing I was really frustrated. He said, why don't you go, to a fat farm? So I laughed thinking, oh, fat farm, So I looked at weight loss clinic, health retreats, and I looked at all kinds of stuff. NEWSTART came up. So I looked into that and I watched the video online. I wanted it to be something that would be a life change, not something that I was going to go exercise so hard that is unrealistic to do this when I'm 80. So I was at the dentist here in town, and I had told her, because she's really fit and just is a beautiful woman, well, at this NEWSTART Institute, and she's like, exactly, that's how I eat. And she's like, go, you have to go, you have to do it. So I came home and she really, encouraged me to come. So I did. One thing that happened when I was at NEWSTART is I found out I had a lot of other health issues. When I first got there, they did blood tests and they did the treadmill test. And so I realized on the treadmill test, my right atrium was enlarged. So I had some heart enlargement. I found out I had high liver counts, and the biggest one was the high liver counts, but also that I was pre-diabetic was a total shocker to me, and high cholesterol, because I never really ate a lot of meat anyway, but high cholesterol, that was just whoa. So when I came back and had an abdominal ultrasound, they found out that it was my gallbladder. It was filled with sludge and stones. They said, you have to have your gallbladder removed immediately. When I went in for my gallbladder surgery, and they told me, let me see your blood test, and they're like, why didn't they check your vitamins and your minerals? I mean, it's the most important thing. They should have tested that. We're not going to do surgery without that. So they went and did the test, and wow, your vitamin D count is really low. Now I wear sunscreen, but I try to get about 15 to 20 minutes of sunshine every day without sunscreen, without a hat, to make sure I get it naturally. But I'm taking supplements until my tests go normal. I know one thing is, since I've been on supplements and getting more sunshine, I am a lot happier. Like it just brings my mood up, which I didn't even realize that I was feeling kind of tired and down. And then once I started the supplements, all of a sudden I was like dancing and singing again. And once my vitamin D count started elevating back to a normal level, I could definitely notice that my mood was better. It just brought like sunshine into my life, you know, as a metaphor. I didn't realize how much vitamin D played a role in your emotional well-being. I mean, it really makes a big difference. All I know is I just feel a lot better since I've been eating this way, and I've gotten probably like 5 or 6 friends and family members to start eating better because what are you doing? You know, that you look great, and they're not talking about weight loss because I haven't lost a whole lot of that, but just how my demeanor and how I feel and stuff like that. So my parents have gone that way. My dad is a pre-diabetic. I mean, he's a type 2 diabetic, sorry. And he's eating this way, and it's definitely improved his counts. And I have a few friends as well. NEWSTART really helped me understand the benefits of sunshine and vitamin D. In those lectures, they would talk about it, but you really don't get it until you're out and about in the sunshine. And the 20-minute walks that, you know, they requested at NEWSTART is a perfect amount of sunshine. You know, it turns out that's exactly what my doctor recommended.